Yeah, those are little cabins. Look at them, so cute.
Yeah, I remember those.
That's what we're
Very
gonna
cute.
stay in. So I actually got reservations in two different ways. So I can share both of those ways with you. They choose Phantom Ranch reservations by lottery. So dormitories are not open any still yet. They don't know when, but they do still have these cabins that fit up to four people. So you
Hmm.
submit your email, you like fill out the information, and
Hmm.
then within a certain date range every month, I think they maybe have one or two rounds of choosing lottery members. I'm not sure, but they send people a link and an invite to book. So I heard that you enter the lottery, but then I also, while clicking through these pages that you see, theoretically they have that calendar for an entire year, like because it's in January now, it'd be
Hmm.
January
Hmm.
2024 to January 2025. They have all those dates viewable where you can see if anything's available, but obviously it's all booked, right? Theoretically, if you sit there and stare at long enough, refresh, you
Hmm.
could see if something popped up. But because they open it up the month of unused lottery submissions a year
Hmm.
in advance, if you hop on there at midnight, then suddenly, whatever
At
percentage.
midnight, at midnight, the first of every month, you
Yes.
will presumably be able to see a bunch of stuff before people have snatched it up for that same
If
month
you
next year.
go fast, but there's a bunch of other
Yeah,
people out there in the world doing the same thing. So you
doing
have to
this
be
exact
fast.
same thing.
So
Yeah.
what happened was I had submitted my email a couple times through lottery, and obviously had, if you don't get chosen, I don't think you hear anything. I can't
Yeah.
quite remember. I don't think they're like, sorry, you didn't get picked. You're just like, I
Yeah.
didn't have an email. So I was like, well, I'm going to try this for multiple friends. So I was like, oh, I don't know how this works, but I'm going to try it. Like I stay up late, might as well.
Hmm.
So I don't remember what month it was like March 1st or something. So it's midnight. I hop on and I'm like, nothing's changed. Like I can't see the next month. It's not changing. It's
Hmm.
not changing. Come to realize it's mountain time. So I have to wait till 2 a.m.
Oh, no.
So I was like, well, might as well stay up 2 more hours. So I mean, I think I'm a night owl anyway. I might have stayed up. I might have taken a nap. I don't know. So I hop on at 2 a.m. and then I'm like, okay, I got this. But I hadn't clicked through. I hadn't clicked through on a different date to
Hmm.
pretend to buy it to see what the process was like. So
Oh.
it took me too long to figure out, oh, hiker. Oh, I got to click
Hmm.
this. Oh, I got to do this.
Yeah. Hmm.
Too long. I didn't do it fast enough. By the
Yeah.
time I got to the payment screen, it was too late. It had been
Oh,
snatched up by somebody else.
no.
I knew it took me a couple minutes to get there. So I was like,
Hmm.
okay, what I need to do is I need to familiarize myself with that payment
Yeah.
process. Then I need to go as fast as I can.
Yeah.
So the following month at 2 a.m., because now I know, I hop on, and this time I kind of like refamiliarized myself with the reservation
Hmm.
and payment screen. I got it all fired up. I got it all ready. And I go click, 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 click. And I'm like, Jade, where's the card? Blah, blah, blah. Grab the card. Click, 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 click. Boom, done. I got it. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't need to get chosen for the lottery. I got it. This is so awesome. And I was just like, I was adrenaline pumping. I think at 2 a.m. I texted dad and was like, I got us a reservation. Can you believe that? Blah, blah, blah. Because we hadn't gotten a reservation for the Phantom Ranch in 10 years. So it was even
Yeah. Hmm.
so excited. Um, sure enough, 15 days later, whatever, 2 weeks later, I get an email that I was chosen for the lottery. Like, what? Why don't we book both, pay for both, reserve both, and then
Hmm.
we'll talk about it. We'll decide.
Once I'm on
So
this page, what do I do?
go ahead and scroll on down. Enter Phantom Ranch Lottery. So, okay, like if you go over to your left, it says dates currently available through general availability are January 2024 through January 2025. So you can book. So if you hit book now, that's not how you would enter the lottery. You'd enter the lottery through the information on the right. But if you hit book now, scroll down a little bit.
Yes. So
Okay, so
here's the part that you said you got to get fast at, right?
yeah, so before you get to the actual calendar, you have to put in information. Go ahead and
Got
jump
it.
as far as you can. Hit
So the 31st, I think, is the farthest that we can do one night. I'm not a robot. We're going to pretend I'm doing this fast. Let's get started.
just put two.
So
I
you
put
put the actual,
Yeah,
our
I put our
actual guest count, which
actual guest
is,
count.
I forget. Yeah. We'll just pretend. Okay. One of each.
Let's pretend, and
Cabin
then
max. This is kind of the only thing to pick, I think.
Yep. There's no dormitory. And then
Check availability.
it says no availability, but okay. So then now we're hanging out here. And do you see how February is grayed out? I think,
Yeah.
don't quote me on it, but I think this is the screen I got to the second time around and then
Okay.
kept refreshing.
And so then this is where the availability will show up if there is any.
Mhm.
So let's say we wanted to do both, just like you did, just to increase
Mhm.
our odds. So then what do we do here? We click.
So I just clicked through the information here. Yep. I
What
think
did you pick for preferred arrival date? Just your.
I think what actually I forgot this part. What actually helped me get chosen for the lottery was picking as many because it gives you like secondary choice, third choice, fourth choice.
Mhm.
I filled out as many of those choices as I could. It'll get there. What's your
Okay.
great? And then you second choice date. Do you see that at the
So you just added like one night on this day, and then
yep?
did you literally do like the whole month that
I
way, or
went.
just 2 weeks,
I think they
or
only give you so many,
okay.
maybe 4 or 5.
So it allows me to pick numbered nights and I can
Oh, I
arrange.
didn't see that.
So we could do like
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
the weeks.
I didn't know.
So it looks like you're only allowed to do 3 choices. So
There we go. And then you can check that. Yeah, I
all
didn't even
right.
realize you do more of a date range. It's great. And then you put in your
And this is
locations.
probably just the last bit, right?
And I did have to create, I did create an online account. Uh,
And did you log in or
yeah, and
do
then
you
every
gotta?
time I did anything for the reservations or for the, I would log in.
Cool. So now let's say I want to add a meal. So how did you do that?
So search, I think I did through search current grain, ranch availability. And then you just,
And so
I
then
need
here,
meals only.
and then you put the actual arrival date, I
Yeah,
assume, the
and
one
I
that you
did, this was
added
after we
along.
got our booking. I
Okay.
can't
So
remember what the menu is.
thanks, Annie. That was super useful. And hopefully lots of people will now be trying to go to the Grand Canyon because it's
Yeah, and to
perfect.
those folks hiking the canyon, happy hiking.